You know what I just discovered? I hope that my theory is correct and that my solution works. Okay, listen. Sounds fine, right? Listen to this. Sounds like string noise, string harmonics, string ringing or something. Yeah, you would probably suspect here. It kind of sounds like this stuff, but okay. Let's mute this. Like I'm gonna put my finger here, and here, and also here. So I'm completely covering these strings, like as much as possible. It's still there. So the strings here are not ringing in any way possible because they are completely covered. Check this out. I'm going to switch to the neck pickup. Nothing. Well, this tiny bit of ringing that just happened was this string here. But like, switch back to the bridge. What could be causing this? Let's figure it out. So I have a theory to what could be happening. I had this issue before I swapped out the bridge, before I swapped out the pickup, and before I swapped out the electronics and the hardware here. And the ringing sounds exactly the same. So these things are definitely not causing this problem. And also I've eliminated by just switching to the neck pickup, as you can hear. Nothing. Okay, so if I switch here to the bridge pickup and I just tap, and I'm covering the strings here, so they are not vibrating at all. I mean, micro, yeah, sure, but they're not vibrating on this side and not on this side, and definitely not on the headstock. So I'm tapping the pickup, and this exact sound is popping out really loudly. Of course, if I tap here, something is causing this ringing. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the neck pickup. So my theory is this: the bridge is made out of metal, the pickup picks up, you know, it's magnetic, so it picks up anything that is metallic around it. And I had this theory because I was doing a test where I had, excuse the sketchy box, but I had these pickups that are coming out of a 52 Fender Telecaster. Really good pickup, just way too hot for me. So the guy who gave it to me to try it out, he gave me all the hardware that comes with it. And I just realized that the screws that hold this pickup into the bridge have rubber. Let's see. Yeah, see here? That is rubber. It's very soft and very forgiving. See, what I noticed when I put the other pickup in, the one that I have in right now, is that instead of the rubber here, is that it has springs, metallic springs, which is common in most guitars that I've ever swapped pickups in. I mean, I think I've dabbled with every single guitar I have, either just swapping out parts or something, or the pickup, and they always have springs to keep the tension. But for some reason, because the bridge here, which the pickup is connected to, is metallic as well, my theory is that the spring is vibrating. I don't know if it has anything to do with the tension of the springs or not, but they are the way they are. So I think they are ringing, and I'm gonna try swapping out these 3 screws, or at least swap out the springs and put the rubber instead. So let's pray that it works. At least, you know, if you're watching this, then I posted it on YouTube, so it did work. But yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so I did the incredibly smart idea of just loosening the strings in hopes of being able to pull up the bridge, but then realizing that this guitar is string through, so of course pulling up the bridge is not very easy, so I had to loosen the strings to like a ridiculous degree and kind of like maneuver things in an awkward way and lift up the bridge and try to put the rubber. It was horrible. Don't recommend you do it. So if you want to do this modification, then just take off the strings, and you know, so you can do it properly. Don't do as I say, but don't do as I do. Okay. So I've tuned it up. I have only tested the neck, which was fine before. So let's see what happens when I switch over to the bridge. There's a tiny bit of ring now, and that may be, yeah, that's the nut, or like the little part here. So let's see, I'm gonna cover the strings completely like I did before. I'm gonna do like this, so now they're covered, they won't ring. And it is dead silent. Fuck yes. So that's the solution. I went into this video not having any idea if this would work or not. So I'm really happy to announce that this trick worked. I have no idea if someone has done this before. I'm sure someone has. I'm sure this is like very common knowledge or something. But I didn't look for any information. I just kind of, I was playing and like, wait. Oh yeah, it's coming from the springs. That makes perfect sense, right? So there you go. If you have a Telecaster that is ringing like crazy from just a bridge pickup, then that's the solution. Take out the springs from the 3 screws that hold the bridge and put rubber in between. Those springs are connected to the bridge and they will ring like crazy when you just like barely touch the guitar. So especially with high gain tones, it's gonna murder your tone. So yeah, that's a solution. I'm happy. This cheap guitar keeps getting better and better. So yeah, I have another video coming up soon. I'm gonna swap out the nut for a black one, and I'm gonna change out the pick guard to something a bit more unique than just a different color. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, if you liked this video, which I hope you did, please subscribe and like and comment, and you know, start a conversation with me. I'll try to reply to you as quickly as I possibly can. So until next time.